Boys, I want to apologize to you guys because I had no idea that this card released today, and I swear I went on the game at like 4, I think it was like 4 o'clock, yeah, it's 4:48 right now, and I'm like, wait a second, there's a gameplay objective card on FIFA. It's just like one of those things, so I apologize for not getting this review out earlier for you guys. We tweeted out at a solid, what was it? I tweeted out today 52 minutes ago, and we ended up doing the objective then. So, I mean, better late than never, I guess. In regards to Romarinho's card, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a card that is 5'9" with high medium work rates, 4-star skill moves with a 3-star weak foot. Do I prefer for the weak foot to be higher than the skill moves? Absolutely, but it is what it is. In regards to traits, he doesn't have anything too special for traits. Pace is at 93, sprint speed's at 92, 92. That's completely fine in my opinion. 91 finishing, 88 shot power as a striker. We're going to want to improve that, obviously. Passing stats, he actually has some pretty decent passing stats considering he's going to be the striker in the team as well. So not too bad in regards to that. He does have 99 agility with 97 balance, but his 3 main dribbling stats could be increased from reactions, ball control, and dribbling. Composure being 76, I personally feel like it's something that you're going to just have to deal with, right? Because if you want to use this card, because of the fact that, if you give him a sniper chemistry style, you're going to be missing stat increases that you could potentially have that you won't be getting with it. So, yeah. In regards to physical presence in game, he is on 80 strength with 99 stamina, 99 heading accuracy. Okay, so at that pace, that shooting, that passing, it seems like this guy can play in any of the attacking positions. Yeah, it seems like he could play in any of the attacking positions. And he has high medium work rates with the stamina at 99. Okay, so let's see what chemistry style we're going to give this card, because it's a toughie, man. Like, it's... The thing about Sniper is that you increase composure, which is great, right? But then you increase the 3-man dribbling stats, especially with the dribbling stat itself, to 99, which is great. What about, what's the second one people have here? Marksman. That's the one I was thinking about, okay? Because Marksman gives him a +5 for reactions, ball control, and dribbling, but it substantially boosts his shooting quite significantly, right? So I do think the Marksman will be the best card to use on him, but it's to be seen. We're going to see what's up with... and Marksman's the one that they actually recommend for you to use on him, so that's perfect. So with the Marksman chemistry style, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at stat improvements in areas that it would be nice to improve in, right? Obviously, with near enough perfect finishing, 93 shot power, 90 long shots, 94 volleys, always nice to have. It's a shame that this card is not 4-star, 4-star, which I personally think that when EA brings out new cards, they should just do anyways, because you're not hurting anyone by just giving him the 4-star weak foot, but you guys know how that rolls. In regards to how we're going to line up in-game with him, we will be using the 4-2-3-1 with possession-based playstyle, the same stuff that I usually use, right? This has to be way lower. Pressure on heavy touch, and we will have... Let's fix this up a little bit because we were doing a player review here. We'll have Romarinho at the top position with... let's see what instruction we're going to put on him. He does have stamina. We could tell him to come back. We could tell him to come back. We'll tell all these guys to come back, and then we'll tell Romarinho to come back. Try to say that like 5 times really quickly. Yeah, we'll see how he moves. I feel like he's going to be an aggressive attacker because with the marksman chemistry style, you are also giving him 99 attacking positioning, so that with his high medium work rates, I should expect for him to move really, really quickly because even on the base, he's on 95, right? So I expect him to make a lot of runs, especially with the high stamina as well. So a lot of interesting things to take into consideration with this card. So yeah, I apologize for this being super late, guys, but I had no idea he was in the game. Should be an interesting team to try him out against, actually. What is this, a full Brazilian team? This guy's probably doing the objective too. He has all those cards in that? That's pretty sick. Alright, how do you dribble? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. His dribbling is pretty responsive, I would say. It's not like super silky, obviously, like Bernardo Silva or anything like that, but it's pretty responsive. Okay, so he sticks to the side over there. You're gonna move back into position, my boy? Oh, there you go. Okay. Felipe Anderson over here on the side. Let's see what he's doing off of my play right there. Okay, he's lingering around the middle. Not being too aggressive to the sides just yet. How about here? Little run right there. Okay. Skill move to get past the defender. Nice little shot near post. Good little block right there with Juan Jesus. Try a shot from that angle. It's a little bit off right there. It makes sense, to be honest. Finesse shot from that angle. Ooh, sluggish gameplay, my dude. That little ice skate that he has to do before he settles that shot. Positioning in the striker position is not too bad, actually. I wouldn't say his dribbling is, like, too responsive. I think you still may want to give him a sniper chemistry style. Because I feel like the dribbling boost you get with the sniper chemistry style, it just feels like a more noticeable thing, I would say. I thought Hulk scored that finesse shot. I was like, wow. He does have the finesse shot trait, so it would have made sense if he did score that. But, yeah, his dribbling is responsive with the marksman, for sure. It's just not, like, super, super responsive. Like, I feel like you kind of want that with a card like this because of his height and whatnot. But it is pretty good. It's just something that I would like to improve more if possible. Nice little movement right there with their weak foot. Ooh. He's pretty fast to get into positions, too, which is pretty nice. Offering his support when I tell this guy to push forward. Interesting. I mean, you know what he kind of feels like right now? I would say he feels like he belongs mostly on the sides because of that short height that he has. And that little bit of agile play, it would make sense. He likes to push outs to the sides a lot, even when he's in the striker position. I still feel like he's pretty nice in the striker position, to be fair. Because, like, I don't know, he just feels like super responsive, if that makes any sense. Scores a pretty good goal from that angle as well. So not too bad. I do feel like I said, I think he plays the striker position pretty well. It's better than that Moments Joe card that we got not too long ago. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, he's interesting. I'm going to switch him to the cam spot now. He's playable in the striker position, but I want to see what he plays like in the other ones. Okay, boys, so in the 4-2-3-1, let's go ahead and switch with Hulk up top, Romarinho playing in the cam position. Let's see how he does there, because he seems like the type of person that likes to always move, which is great. He's not aggressively attacking in areas where it doesn't make sense, which is pretty cool. So let's see what he does in the cam spot now. Oh, lack of physical and aggression there to not get past the player there. But you could see that this guy is always making runs, right? Like, he understands that there's certain empty space in certain areas, and he's utilizing that space really quickly, which is great. Very important thing. Like, once I make this pass right here, he already starts to kind of go into the middle, into that empty space over there, right? So really, really huge food for thought with this card is that his off-the-ball movement is actually really good. Yeah, a little bit of a sluggish feel to his dribbling. It's like this sway animation that he has. That's the thing that you may want to improve the most in the card. So it might make sense to give him a sniper instead. Like, obviously with the marksman, the shooting boosts are always nice, but I feel like if you want to do those quick dribbles with this card, you're definitely gonna need the sniper chemistry style, in my opinion. That little swaying thing that he does when he dribbles, it wastes too much time. Like, you need those quick cuts to open up the space for yourself, right? But I am liking the way that he moves when he tries to get into the attacking spaces. It's not too bad. I just feel like that little part of his dribbling, it's a little stiff, right? So with the sniper, it'll definitely fix that.
It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think.
He does those quick cuts sometimes, right? It's just those odd times where he doesn't. That's like what screws up the attacking play. The reason why he does that little sway touch as well is because of his low composure. So if you can increase the composure a little bit to make that dribbling as responsive as possible and not have pressure heavily influence the way that he moves around the pitch, it is also a big thing to take into consideration for sure. Yeah, he loves to run to the sides. Like I said, that's actually not a bad thing for him to do because another person will go and occupy his spot quickly, right? Because then you kind of open up the space with stuff like this. Then I could just do a first-time shot from there. He does that little volley animation right there, which is pretty nice. I am liking this card so far, guys. I just feel like the shot power thing is something that you would have to sacrifice for this card, for sure. But with a sniper, he's pretty good, man. Definitely better than that Moments Joe card, that's for sure.
Now Casemiro. It's with Romarinho.
It's a shame about his weak foot, though, because if he had the weak foot, this card would be kind of nasty. He already is, right? So,
Threaded pass here. Is this
woo!
the moment?
Get that, baby. Let's go. Little fakey fakes to get into the space. Nice goal right there. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and try him out in the left and right attacking mid positions. He's a pretty cool objective card, I will say, because I feel like he's incredibly playable in the game, right? Like, Joe has characteristics that don't really make sense for FIFA, right? And I'm comparing it in the striker sense, but obviously Joe can't really play in any of the 3 cam positions. But Romarinho, like, he's, you know, there's a lot you can do with this card for sure. He's pretty nice, man. The sniper would definitely help it out a lot. I know I got to keep saying it, though, but it's good that his base card stats for pace is already good, you know?
In that wide position.
I just want to see if he does that cut inside animation that I really want him to do. I'll push with the fullback here. I'll see if I can get to the side here. Because then once you get to the side, it's that little movement that the left and right attacking mids do in that position that's really, really important for me. And that's makes no sense, but we'll go with it.
In position here to protect the
He's not super quick to respond to that one right there. Might have been a really bad angle, though. We have to try another one. Hold on.
keeping the ball moving.
Right here. How about this one? Okay, there you go. That's the movement I'm looking for. So he probably didn't do it quick enough because of the other players that were around him, but you can see that it does trigger pretty quickly when there is the open space in that area once you... Sometimes your strikers push out wide, which is not a bad thing because what happens is it kind of creates space for yourself. That's a foul for sure. It kind of creates space for you to use that cut inside mechanic and score certain opportunities. Quaresma did it for me the other day in a Foot Champs game, and it was pretty nice that he was able to do that. I want to try the most, like, random... Let me just go, like, right here and just do a power free kick. I don't know how to do these, but screw it. Oh, wow. It actually takes, like, a pretty decent strike, to be fair. Alright, guys. So, final verdict on Romarinho's card is that he is pretty solid. I actually enjoyed using this card. I was using a marksman chemistry style on him, and I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I don't necessarily care to increase his shot power, volleys, and all that stuff as much because he's a pretty good attacker. His off-the-ball movement is great. His high-medium work rates with 99 stamina is fantastic. It's a shame that this card doesn't have a 4-star weak foot because if he had a 4-star weak foot, he would be a really fun card to add to any team. I think he could play in any of the attacking positions, whether that's the cam spot, striker spot, left or right attacking mids. He definitely understands when to utilize empty space, and he doesn't really run when it doesn't feel like it's unnecessary to, right? I will say the only thing I would change with this card is to give him a sniper chemistry style. Aim for super, super responsive gameplay with this card. Increase his composure, increase his dribbling so you can avoid that little sway animation that he does when he dribbles because he already has 93 acceleration with 92 sprint speed. So that, from base card stats with great stamina and decent passing, is pretty nice. So yeah, you guys know how I am with sniper. You want to aim for responsiveness in this game as much as possible, and he moves pretty nicely with the marksman. It's just that you want that little bit of extra for those little, really tight spaces, you know? So he's a pretty cool card, guys. He's a cool gameplay objective card to get, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.